Death had come for the Sons of Sanguinius. The shield worlds of the Cryptus system had been sacrificed to fend off the earliest Xenos advances. As the skies of Baal raged with thunder and rain, the planet itself came under direct attack by Hive Fleet Leviathan. The Tyranid fleet was such a mass, even after suffering considerable losses, it still blotted the stars from the sky. The task of defending the world of their Gene Father was given to Lord Commander Dante. He bolstered the formidable defences of the Blood Angel's homeworld and her moons like never before. Never one to wait for the enemy to strike first, Lord Commander Dante sent forth scores of preemptive strike forces to delay, mislead and whittle down the Xenos threat. Hundreds of splinter fleets were defeated and crushed, but it was not enough. Dante sent out the call for aid, beseeching the Blood Angel successors to send immediate aid to their parent chapter. Many answered the call. The Flesh Terrors were the first to arrive, and ultimately all successor chapters, save the lamented, answered. Even the Knights of Blood, who had been declared excommunicate traitoris by the High Lords of Terror, arrived to bolster the defences. Together, the Sons of Sanguinius would stand as one, in victory or defeat. Hive Fleet Leviathan was quick to learn from its past mistakes. They would not be thwarted by the same strategy twice. Advancing steadily with calculated cold efficiency, their superior numbers cleared the sector of life before they made planetfall upon Baal and her twin moons. 19 waves descended upon the Sons of Sanguinius, each larger than the last. Each were driven off at great loss to the Blood Angels and their successor chapters. At the Battle of the Dome of the Angel, 5 chapter masters fell, enough to break any force, but the Blood Angels stood proud and noble, slaying the Xenos again and again. The Tyranids began the process of draining Baal and her moons, absorbing even the rad poison deserts of the Baal Secundus. With their defences in ruin and the moons stripped and broken, Lord Commander Dante ordered the remaining Space Marines to retreat back to the rubble of the Blood Angel's sprawling fortress monastery. There, they prepared for their final stand. The Tyranids unleashed their final waves downwards upon the broken planet. Their victory was complete. Doom, it seemed, had at last come for the Sons of Sanguinius. It was at this moment, when all hope had faded, that the great rift cracked open the galaxy. The ruined system of Baal was blasted by the etheric storms. The Tyranid fleet in orbit fell silent as the skies cracked with energies never witnessed before. Upon the planet of Baal itself, there were already enough Tyranids to destroy the Imperial troops many times over. Even with no chance of victory, Lord Commander Dante led his troops in the midst of battle. If this was to be their end, then they would make it an end that would echo through time itself. As the final perimeter of the Blood Angels and their successors were broken, the stars reappeared. The Tyranids looked skyward and sought contact with their Hive Fleet, but it was gone, replaced by a newly arrived Imperial fleet. Retribution had come. Like an angel of burning vengeance came Rebuta Gilliman and his crusade. He, along with his crusading army, descended upon the planet of Baal and met the Tyranid foe. With blade and bolter, they carved the Tyranid beast from the planet. Baal was saved. The Xenos threat had been abolished. A great rebuilding of both world and chapter was undertaken. Rebuta Gilliman brought with him new warriors to join the ranks of the Sons of Sanguinius, the Primaris Marines. The Blood Angels and their successors were sorely needed elsewhere. What became of the Leviathan fleet is a mystery, although a clue was found upon the now barren moon of Baal Prime. Xenos skulls were piled impossibly high in the much revered 8-pillared symbol of one of the Blood Angel's most terrible and ancient nemesis, the Bloodthirster Karbandai.